What's up everybody, Justin Rivas here. I just wanted to make a quick video to show you how to enable 120 Hertz or 120 frames per second in Warzone on the PlayStation 5. Don't worry, it works. I started to panic when I had all these comments in my other videos going, how do I enable 120 Hertz on Warzone? How do I enable 120 Hertz on Warzone? It's definitely possible, and I'll walk you through and show you how to do it. So let's jump into it, and I'll talk a bit about some other settings and other things you want to look for afterwards. Okay, so here we go. All right, so the first thing you absolutely need to do is make sure that you actually close your game completely. So we're gonna go ahead and close the game, and it's gonna kick us out here back to the main PlayStation menu. Then you're gonna go up to the top to settings. You're gonna go down to screen and video. You're going to make sure that your resolution is set to 1080p, unless you happen to have one of those freakish LG OLED TVs or the new LG fancy HDMI 2.1 4K 120 Hertz monitors. This is only going to do 120 Hertz at 1080p, so make sure that's set to 1080p, and go to HDR and turn it off. It's going to be always on or on when supported. It needs to be off. You can't do HDR and 120 Hertz at the same time, so you're going to turn that off. Good. Now you're going to go back to the save data and game app settings. You're going to go down to game presets, and you're going to make sure this is set to performance mode, not resolution mode. Resolution mode will do 4K 60, performance mode will keep the 1080p at 120 Hertz. Provided you do that, when you come back out here and you go to Warzone and you launch it, you're going to notice my screen's going to go black because it's changing from 60 Hertz to now it is in glorious 120 Hertz. Focus. Focus, focus, focus. Here we go. Check this out. Settings. Can you see right there? 120 Hertz. And if we come down here to general information, 1920 at 120 Hertz. We did it! Now you just need to make sure that you actually have a monitor or a TV that supports 120 Hertz. So if you have a TV and it's like motion 120, you need to check and make sure the panel's actually running 120 Hertz. If you're gaming on a monitor, it needs to be 144 Hertz or 165 Hertz, something like that. If you're looking for a 120 Hertz monitor to upgrade to, you're on a budget, this LG 32GN50BT, I've got a review video on it. I still think it's one of the best value monitors. MSI has a new one that's very similar, VA panel, looks great. Don't worry about the response time advertised, it's very smooth. I will say though that Warzone itself doesn't look as good as Cold War does at 120 Hertz. It just doesn't. It's still a PS4 port, but maybe your motion looks a little bit smoother. I didn't notice it as much in Warzone as I do in Cold War. I feel like before I'd go from playing Warzone at 60 Hertz back to Cold War and just feels so much smoother. But make sure you turn off motion blur in the menu here, on your weapons, on the world. If you want cool colors, go to colorblind and put in Tritantanopia and apply that to the world. Looks kind of cool. Otherwise, try it out. 120 Hertz, it works here. If you have any questions at all though, leave it in the comments below. Let me know if it worked for you or if you had any issues. I'm gonna go back and reply to all the comments in my other videos saying, go check out this video, go check out this video. Hopefully that solves it for you. I'm Justin Rivas. Thank you for watching.